Hi, good morning folks. Just wanted to have a quick video today about the current situation we're all in, about this virus really, and what we can do to help ourselves, keep ourselves well. So it seems like we are all in a state of fear. Some are in a state of panic, which is only to be expected really. So the fear is real. We have perceived threat, so our bodies go into flight or fight response. This is your root chakra. It's linked to your kidneys and your adrenal glands. So there is a perceived threat to our survival, this virus, so fears can become real. There's a lot you can do to help yourselves when you're in fear. Maybe explore your fears, reflect, see why they're there, what are they saying to you. It's important to not get into panic mode, because when we're under a lot of fear for long periods of time, our bodies become stressed. Our adrenal glands do secrete cortisol, which is a response to the stress, and it lowers our immune system, so we're more susceptible to infections from viruses, from anything really. So it's important to deal with the fear, to be, well, if you're in fear, you're in fear, but there's a lot of things you can do. For a start off, you can focus inwards and be in the present moment. So be thinking of the past or the future, just be in the present moment. So and go inwards, focus on your breath. You start to panic, just take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then go inwards and just focus on your breath, going in and out, and just keep focusing on this for a few moments, and you'll know this will bring you back into your centre, into you. Also, it's a very good idea to keep grounded if you're feeling a bit flighty, a bit panicky. It's a good idea to ground. So if you've got a garden, go out in your garden, spend some time in your garden, go for a walk in the woods, or in a park. If you're in an apartment block, you can just imagine you're a tree with branches, and imagine you've got roots coming out of your feet going into the ground. So those are kind of ways to ground yourself. That will bring you into the present moment as well. So the times we have to maybe self-isolate, we're maybe going to be on lockdown soon. It's a time for reflection really, time for re-evaluation of your beliefs. What's true, what values you have, what's valuable to you. Look around you. You can spend time, maybe more time with your family, with your children. So look for the positives in all these situations instead of panicking. The shops are still going to be staying open, the pharmacies, the doctors, the hospitals, everything will be that you basically need will be available. So don't panic, there's no need to panic. There's a lot of things you can do to help your immune system. Keep yourself healthy by eating lots of fresh fruit and vegetables. So vitamin C is great for your immune system. Fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, eat plenty of, lots of water. Keep yourself hydrated. There's also supplements you can take, like zinc. There's a whole myriad of stuff that you can get. There's things like echinacea, which is good to boost your immune system. Ginger, turmeric, honey. There's a lot of things that you can take. There's also some antiviral, antibacterial, natural things that you can have in if you do get sick. I find if you do get first sign of a sore throat or a nasal congestion, what I do is spray. I get some colloidal silver and I spray it in the back of my throat and put some up my nose. This is antiviral. It's also antibacterial, so that will help you fight off any infection. I get this wonderful elderberry immune elixir from this lady. That's really good. It's got elderberries in, it's got echinacea, I think it's got turmeric and manuka honey. So I have a shot of that every day, and that helps boost my immune system. Also, there's something called there's oregano oil, like essential oil of oregano. Now, you're not really supposed to take essential oils internally, but I find the first sign of a cold or an infection, what I'll do is I'll drop just 2 drops either in some water or put them on my tongue and drink it maybe once a day, and that helps. The oregano oil is antiviral too and antibacterial. So those things you can use to fight off infections if you do get sick. But the most important thing obviously is to look after yourself. Take a few moments to bring yourself back to your centre. Start to get panicky. The fear is real, so I mean there's no point saying don't be fearful, because there is a real threat to us. But just examine your fears. Sit with yourself and examine what you're afraid of. Well, notice the ultimate fear is obviously death, but we should all examine our fear around death as well, because death is only a transition. We're all eternal beings. We only transition through death from this world into another. So this is a time for great reflection, folks. Going inwards, spending time alone, reevaluating yourself, your values, your beliefs. Use this virus as a blessing. It's not, obviously, it's going to change our world somewhat in the next few months. You don't really realise how powerful you are, how powerful the mind is. So when you're in a state of fear, in a state of panic, you're creating a lot of chaos, which also adds to the chaos in the world. So imagine millions of people in a state of chaos. Now this is the energy right now. So what you can do really is don't panic. Okay, there are fears. Explore your fears. But there's lots of things you can do to help to keep yourself well. Follow guidelines, self-isolate, don't go in large crowds. I think we're going to be in lockdown soon, so we won't be able to do that. But most of all, don't panic. So you can change your thinking and being in the now moment. You can use this time of reflection, self-isolation maybe, to think about what it would be like in a new world, in a world where we have peace, no wars, everybody is helping each other create a better world for everyone, not just a few who have lots of money. So use this time wisely, changing your thought patterns, to think about being grateful for what you have, being in gratitude, being in a state of love, does raise your vibration, also helps your immune system. So be grateful for what you have around you, for your friends, your family, for the people around you that are helping others. Yeah, that's all I really want to say, really. It is quite important to maybe meditate once a day. If you're new to meditation, it's easy, it's not difficult, and it will help you get into the present moment, especially if you're starting to panic and get into a state of anxiety. It will bring you a clear mind. And all you have to do is just sit quietly for a few moments, take a deep breath, take 3 deep breaths, and just focus on your breathing. Follow it in and out for about a few minutes, and you'll find, and that is meditation, and you'll find that helps you bring yourself into your centre, into the present moment, calm you down and help you to think clearly. So just practice this a few minutes a day, and you never know, it might help you in many ways. Has helped me hugely. So that's all I want to say for now. Thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Thank you. Bye.